we'll go ahead and we'll get started. We'll keep it short and brief. What we're going to go through today is we're just going to go through, it's called the greatest stretch ever, but we're just going to kind of break it down because each part of it is super important. A lot of times, even myself, I'll gloss over different parts of it. So that said, if you want, you can grab a mat or a pillow because you are going to be spending a good bit of time on one knee. All right. So that said, let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and bring up. Let's change it up. You can go ahead and bring up your right leg. So bring up your right leg. You want to make sure that, if possible, our knee is directly over our ankle. We don't want to extend it out further. We don't want it caving in or behind the knee. So just right on top, stack right on top. From here, you can go as wide as you want or as narrow as you want, but I do want those hands on the inside of your right leg. So tailbone tucked underneath. Go ahead. We're going to come on down. And we're just going to hang out here. Now, right here, a lot of times, me, myself included, I'll shrug my shoulders up towards my ears just so I can get my hands closer to the ground, or flatter on the ground. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Keep those shoulder blades pinned against the spine. And we're right here, okay? Over time, as we breathe, those hips will open up. And we'll be good to go, okay? If you find yourself, your chest, leading with your chest, you'll find yourself sinking further or closer and closer to the ground. Feel free to adjust that right leg as much as needed, right? So we're right here. And normally what I would say is, hey, let's take your right hand and we're just going to kind of bring it up and rotate. Nothing wrong with that at all. But like I said, we're going to take it a step further today since we're really deep diving into this position. So we're going to actually go ahead, taking both hands. We're going to push both hands together. We're going to keep it right in the middle of our chest, our heart center. And we're going to actually rotate those shoulders, keeping that knee out in front. Rotate those shoulders, and you're going to look over that right shoulder. Okay, there's other ways you can do this other than having your knee down. But just for simplicity's sake, we're going to go ahead and just kind of stay right here. Now I'm getting that rotation. If I wanted to, I can take my left elbow, place it on top of the right, or not, either or. We're going to rotate right here. A few more moments, and we'll go ahead, relax, bring it on down. And from here, we're going to go ahead and take that right foot, or right heel, and particularly place that right heel into the ground. So now it is out in front of the knee. And I'm going to actually push my hips back. As I'm pushing my hips back, this right leg is getting straighter and straighter, right? For lack of a better term. Straighter and straighter. I'm also making sure the toes are pointed towards me. So I'm getting that nice stretch in the ankle, the calf, and the hamstring. And I'm right here. Also with the chest, I'm hinging forward. As I'm hinging forward, bringing the top of my head, crown of my head towards the toes. Again, nice deep stretch all the way through. May even feel it in your back. Again, everybody's different. All right. Now, when it comes to the hamstrings, a lot of times we'll stop right here and we'll say, all right, let's go ahead and go into something else. But today we're going to add to it. So we're right here, and what we're going to do is we're going to go in 3 different directions so we can hit the hamstring in different ways. So I'm going to go ahead, come up, inhale, exhale, hinge again, straightening out that leg. Hands are going to go on the inside of the foot, 2 seconds, then bring it back up. Exhale again, hands going to go right over the toes, then bring it back up after 2 seconds. And then back down, hands on the outside of the foot, and then bring it back up. And we're just going to rinse and repeat going through this. Hopefully, the goal is getting different parts of the hamstring. The hamstring is comprised of about 3 to 4 different muscles, and we want to make sure that we at least try to get different angles to lengthen different parts of what we call hamstrings, plural. Do a few more, and then we're going to switch legs and go to the other side. Make this the last one right here. Perfect, perfect. Now let's go ahead. Like I said, we're going to switch legs. Now we're going to have that left leg is going to be up. So let's do a quick check. Make sure knee over ankle, tailbones tucked underneath. And then we're going to go through the same progression. Hands are going to go in the inside of the of your left foot. And remember, we can go, I'll turn this way. We can go as wide as you want. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Chin tucked, head is down, and we're just right here, right here. Remember, up next, now we're going to take not just the left arm, but we're going to take both arms, rotate the shoulders towards the up knee, which is our left knee or left leg. All right, but let's go ahead and hang here just for a few more moments. And perfect, go ahead, come on up, reset. As just like we did before, pressing those hands together. We can go ahead and have those elbows out so we can get a little wrist mobility in here as well. And like I said, we're just going to rotate towards that left knee. So I'm just rotating over, really trying to get those shoulders over, and bang, I'm just right here. And just breathe. Hold, think about it, with each passing breath, we're just trying to open up even more, right? Keeping that knee in front. Again, knee directly over ankle, or as much as we possibly can. Hips facing forward, even though I'm rotating, looking over the left. Keep those elbows up, but shoulders away from the ears. We'll go a few more breaths. We'll go ahead, relax, reset, and here we go. Taking that left heel, driving it into the ground, and we'll go ahead, just to get things started, push back on those hips. And again, we're just going to lengthen those hamstrings, plural. All right, we don't want to go shocking the system, so I like to just kind of wait a moment before we start going over the various angles. So let's go ahead as a group, take a big deep breath in, exhale, go ahead, come on up, reset, and here we go, hitting the different angles, those 3 different angles. So I'm going to go ahead, inhale, exhale, I'm going to go ahead, come on the inside, reach as far as I can, come back up. Again, we're going about 2 seconds. So I reach down, 1, 2, and back up. Reach down again, outside, 1, 2, and up. Go ahead, go at your own pace. Again, I really want you to take at least 2 seconds. If you feel that you need to take a little bit longer, 3, 4, 5 seconds in one pose, by all means, go for it, go for it. All right. We're gonna go ahead, just hit a few more. Again, make sure we're pushing those hips back, right? That heel is anchored to the ground as a pivot point. Here we go, last 2 right here. Last 1. And go ahead, come all the way up. And we'll go ahead and we'll pause right there as we kind of explored and took our time going through a GSE mobility warm-up. Any questions?